The email he never sent. He was angry. Not the kind of anger that fades with a breath. The kind that simmers, boils, waits for an outlet. And now he had one. A cold, passive-aggressive email from a colleague. It undermined his effort, questioned his character, pushed just hard enough to strike the nerve he'd been trying to protect for weeks. So he opened his laptop and he let it all out. Every sentence carried the sting of truth sharpened by rage. He wrote exactly what he felt. Raw, unfiltered, unforgiving. He imagined how satisfying it would feel to hit send, to let the email land with impact, to let them feel even a fraction of what they had made him feel. But just before his finger touched the key, he hesitated. Not out of fear, but something softer, something wiser. A voice inside whispered, "Sleep on it." So he did. He saved it, closed the laptop, and walked away. The next morning, the fire had cooled. He felt lighter, clearer, like the storm inside had passed without flooding the room. He reopened the draft, reread his words, and saw not the calm, grounded man he wanted to be, but the wounded version, the tired one. The version who was trying to turn pain into power. And that version didn't need to send an email. He needed space. He needed compassion. He needed healing. So he hit delete, not because the anger wasn't real, but because it didn't deserve to become permanent. Lesson: not everything deserves your reaction. Especially the version of you that writes with trembling hands and a clenched jaw. That version doesn't want peace, it wants release. And while that release may feel satisfying in the moment, it rarely feels right the next day. True strength isn't found in the power to respond. It's in the power to wait, to let time soften the edges, to let truth rise without rage. Because you're allowed to be angry. You're allowed to feel disrespected, betrayed, misunderstood. But you're also allowed to protect your peace more than your pride. The email you never send often says more about your growth than the ones you do. And silence chosen with intention it's power. It's clarity. It's the quiet proof that you're no longer controlled by the need to be heard at any cost. So if you're ever unsure, wait. The version of you who writes in anger deserves to be heard, but not always published. Because some of your greatest victories will be in the words you chose not to speak.